No, it'll work. Please. Sending data. Sending. Okay. It should be live now. Anytime. Yay, I'm live. Awesome. What's up, guys? So, hopefully you can hear me and it looks great. I am trying to do more lives, hopefully. And this is my show, which is Getting Answers with me. And my text is wrong, but it doesn't matter. So, wow. I'm gonna change that. I'm using a title software, which is called New Blue. So if you are into titles or need titles for your live stream, this is a really good way to do it. You can easily change text. So for example, if I've got that title right now and I've got some wrong text, I can change it up and hopefully you'll see a change in the live stream. So if I double check my live stream, yeah, you can see the text change, which is great. So what else can I do with the title thing? I can do other lower thirds, or I can have a bug. So when I say bug, I mean like, you know, a logo on the left or right or whatever. So I'll try to show you guys that. Staying on social media. How to post videos in 2021 on social platforms. So what I can do is play. Yeah, I don't like that font, so I should change that font. Let's try to go for a logo. Let's see, motion bugs. And then you can't really see what I'm doing. Ideally, I should show my screen, but have a look at New Blue. New Blue is I'll probably try to put the text somewhere. Anyway, back to my point, which is let's say I put a corner bug. I put my or live. Zoom. Wow. So you can have stuff like that. Cool. So if you want to do lives and you are, I don't know, you want to talk about stuff that's related to your field, whether you have a barber shop or I don't know, you cook. This is a good way to do it. So what I want to talk about is how to publish videos on social media. So as you know, we are pretty much constantly on our phones throughout the day. Whoa, that was my TikTok. Yeah, and I started TikTok as well. And the reason being is it's getting big. It is. Um, there's a bunch of people going on, going viral, and let's say you're a musician and you wanna get your music heard, or your production, or your whatever, your beat. Like you do a 30-second thing, do uh, get people to jump on your beat, and yeah, you can get reshares and all that, and the what's the word to use? Gary Vee. The amount of views you get is a lot more. So I just did something on, what is it, money chips, and I got 1,700 views. That's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Uh, my wife gets a lot more views than I do, but yeah. So if you're a small business or whatever who doesn't know how to start, that's where you go now. You don't really do Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that. But this is what I want to talk about. So I was talking to my friend yesterday about how we basically wake up and you're on your phone. And you can see The Social Dilemma, it's on Netflix, but it's what I want to talk about is the video ratios. So for example, thanks Cindy for the like. This is what I don't get. I'm on a Facebook group and it's called the Freelance Videographer Community. And this is the problem with videographers today. They are making stuff. Oh, I'm trying to focus. They're making stuff which is landscape, and you're on Facebook. The issue with this is that most people, even if you're over 50, are going to skip something like this, because most people, when they scroll, they would rather see something like this. It's a 4:3, or a vertical, or a square. The reason why you do that is because even my sponsored videos on Facebook are square. What does that mean? It means that you have more real estate on your phone. This phone, or any phone you have, this is real estate now. Not the billboard on Sheikh Zayed Road. So for example, Black with No Cream. It's not Black with No Cream. It's a group of Black with No Cream. This lady has posted a video probably about, yeah, she wants to get into the video, whatever. Again, it looks very cinematic. She's color graded or whatever, but the point is it's landscape. No one is watching this. No one will care. I remember talking to a guy who was he made this really cool video about Dubai and the winter campaign. I met him in Russell K-Mom. Very cool, but it's not gonna, no one's gonna watch it because they want to see Square. Um, let's go to my Facebook video food. Video food. Look at the National. They're doing Square, and this is what you do probably every morning. You got your eyes closed like this, and you're like trying to go through your feed because you're like, I just woke up. This is Brute India. Vertical, they do subtitles or captions. These are called captions or open captions. It's embedded. So this is how you consume news now. You don't watch CNN unless you're over 60. And subtitles. So Jackmate, like how he does his videos, He's a podcast, video podcast. He's got subtitles. I don't even click it. I literally watch it like this. So whoever is handling his socials knows that this is an impression. If I click it, that is, well, I don't have my volume up, but you'd get the volume, but you would basically, it's a click through. So whoever is handling his socials knows that I'm a unique viewer and a click through rate. Well, I'm not a unique viewer because anyway, I'm not much into digital media. In terms of paid media, this is pretty much what I know, which is if you're scrolling, it's an impression. You click it, that's CTR. So, HBO Asia, they've got subtitles. So, what are these subtitles? These are not actually subtitles. Subtitles are if they're speaking Arabic, for example, and I get an English translation, that's a subtitle. These are open captions because it's English content with text showing you what they're saying, because most people don't watch with the sound on. Forest 3, he's got all caps, bang, you're gonna watch that because he's got your attention. He's doing his video, and again, open captions. And you can see by the number of shares and whatever that it's got engagement. So when I say comments, I also mean engagement. It's got good engagement. Grant Cardone, he's got all caps. It's a landscape video, but what he's done is his video guy has put all caps on the top and some open captions at the bottom. He's probably using Adobe Premiere or Final Cut to edit this. And also notice how he's got a timer, a countdown, so that you know how long you're gonna be on this thing. This is how people want to keep your attention on their content. Right. So, shout out to Love in Dubai. I'm getting sponsored videos. Go get their Love and Extra exclusive content. I work for Love in Dubai, so no hate there. Channel 4, same thing. You've got the text on the top. It's a landscape video. Well, actually, it's not. It's a weird one, but they've got the channel 4 branding, and you got your open captions. Okay, so look at Simon Sinek. Forest 3, big, all caps, landscape video, and then open captions. Okay, so I think you get the gist, which is this is what's happening on Facebook. Now, if you go to Twitter, it's pretty much the same thing, literally. I can search for uh, I don't know, BuzzFeed. You can name any big media publisher. Same thing. Square, subtitles, um, and even the big guys are doing. I think if you go to, well, Washington Post, don't know what they're doing. Let's check. Yeah, I mean, mm, let's see if I can go through my feed. Oops. Um, I get a lot of images and basketball and camera stuff because that's what I'm into. And yeah, so not much video. Let's try Instagram. Okay. Okay. Shout out to Kaz. Kaz Money doing his thing. If you don't know him, go follow him. He's in Sweden. And yeah, check this out. This is Bleacher Report. They've got their other, what do you call, um, they call them verticals. So it's Bleacher Report, but then under Bleacher Report, they have different sub brands. So they have Bleacher Report kicks. But the way they do Instagram or IGTV, they will edit in vertical. So you see that? Ideally, there should be subtitles. I've seen on some videos there are auto-generated captions, which I have to figure out. But yeah, ideally there should be subtitles, and then you got your. I mean, then again, if you see someone famous, in this case, I know Jeremy Lin. If you don't know Jeremy Lin, he's a basketball player, but it could be anyone. It could be someone famous you know in whatever you're doing, whatever things you like. So maybe you like makeup. You know, if you have a celebrity at the start, you're gonna watch. But notice how they keep it forced to three, and they even that just have a nice background, and then they have images or whatever. But ideally, there should be uh, open captions because you don't have the volume up. Um, yeah, Bleacher Report is a very good case of how to do stuff properly. They take stuff on TikTok. If you go to Bleacher Report, okay, someone's calling me. Awesome. That's a bad way to have a live stream. But anyway, going back, what I've noticed is they keep a lot of the images, the nice images on their feed, on their Instagram feed. And then what they do is on IGTV, that's where they put their long form content. And that's bad because they made a landscape. They should have not done that. So they did something on Kobe, and then you can see that's that thing I need to figure out. They've got captions on it now, so I need to figure that out. But that's really good. That's really good. I guess it's Facebook, right? So Facebook and Instagram to add this because obviously you don't, as a video editor, you don't want to do captions or subtitles. It takes a lot of time and effort. But seeing the auto generated captions, if there was a way you can place them higher, that would be great. But overall, that's awesome. And then, they've done a nice edit. So they segment it. So if you got a page, let's say you're a makeup shop, or you do cookies, you bake, or I don't know, you're a dark kitchen, I don't know. This is how you do it. You keep the nice images of your cake on your Instagram, and then on your Instagram TV, you put your long form stuff. So maybe you show people how to bake something. Yeah. So that's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. What else? There's Snapchat. Snapchat, I'm not a big user, but um, it's getting big. So if you go to your Snapchat, if you go to your Snapchat feed, obviously your stuff is going to be different, but you can look at, like, for example, I look at Looper, or I look at Hype School, which is by another media publisher called Overtime, and it's just it's for the kids. But what they usually do, they'll have a host talking about something. In this case, it goes back to Kobe, but they'll put her under in front of a green screen, and she's talking about it, doing a listicle, for example. It's vertical video, but like, this is another media publisher. They do, so through this they mainly focus on food. So this is, you have the captions or text overlay, and then they're just showing different types of food. So back in the, like, if you're old, I'm old. Yes, I'm old. If you were in high school watching MTV or Channel V, if you were a Dubai kid, you'd understand what I'm saying. If you were watching those things, it's basically the same thing, except you're not watching an MTV host. You're watching this. This is just the new way of doing it. So, that's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. What else? There's a lot. There's TikTok. TikTok, again, it's a vertical video, so you can just post whatever you've done. Ideally, you want to make new stuff, but I like TikTok because you can do a lot of duets, green screen. Um, so, for example, you can you can do something like this. This is a green screen effect, and then you can talk about something in the background, which is really cool. That's I never knew about until someone in the office told me. So shout out to Simran, one of the writers in Love in Dubai. Very, very interesting. Um, there's also the duet thing. So, for example, I did a reaction video of, shout out to Suerte, uh, producer here, MC in Dubai. Yeah, so there's a lot of platforms. It can be overwhelming sometimes. Um, I mean, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. So, hope you liked the video. I'm gonna stop because it's already 23 minutes. OMG, I just talked a lot. Um, Hopefully you'll hit me up on the comments. I'll probably post this on YouTube. How I'm going live is a software called Restream. So restream.io, you guys can check it out. And I'm using OBS, which is a free streaming software. If you want to go really basic, just live stream using Facebook. I mean, you literally put your phone on something. I'm just doing it like this because I like to have the badges and using my camera, which is, I'm using a Sony a6400. So if you got any comments on how I'm doing this, let me know. Right, guys, I shall see you on the next one. Have a good weekend. Bye.